Hi, in this video I'll talk about G20 military and the GDP analysis from 2005 to 2014. My name is Zhang Huili. So my data from the World Bank data bank, I choose the 2005 to 2004 years, which is past 10 years. So I choose the GDP and the GDP per capita and the military expenditure, which is a percentage of the overall of the total population and the total population. These four series as my data. So I use NumPy and Pandas, these two libraries in Python, and the Matplotlib to realize this stuff, and as well as the plotting. For the data processing, the first step I need to rename the raw data names as new names. Then I delete the country code and series code, which are usually because this all data about 10 years and 20 countries combined in one tables. Then I divide raw data tables and several single attributes table, which is total population, GDP, and GDP per capita, and military expenditure overall the total GDP percentage. Then I set the country as the table's index. Then I check each table column's data types. Then I calculate the total military expenditure, which unit is USD dollars, current USD dollars, and as well as calculate the military expenditure per capita. Now I am able to use the Matplotlib libraries to help me draw some plots. I draw the top 10 nations of the G20 military spending in the current USD dollars from 2005 to 2014, which I used a histogram to represent. Then I used the rectangle to extract the top 10 nations in the different years, so we can see before 2007 the United States, European Union, and the United Kingdom as top 3, but after 2007 the top 3 is the United States, European Union, and China. Then I used line charts to show the military expense overall total GDP of the G20 during the past 10 years, so each line represents each country. So the Saudi Arabia always in the top, in the first, and the second is United States, and the third is Russian Federal. Then I used each country occupied military expenditure of all countries per year. So I used the pie chart. So the United States is always big story, but second one is always European Union, but we can see that China is growing. So in the 2005, China has only occupied 3.91% of all countries, but in the 2014, China has occupied 12.6% of all countries. Then I used the cumulative histogram to compare the military expenditure per capita with and between the GDP per capita from 2005 to 2014. From the several histogram, we can see in the G20 countries, last year the GDP per capita in each year are always in India and Indonesia and China. These three countries are all in the Asia. After 2010, the Australia GDP per capita is always the first one. From 2005 to 2009, the United States military expenditure per capita is always the first one. But in the 2013 and 2014, the Saudi Arabia is the first one of the military expenditure per capita. So for the farthest growing country in the military spending from 2005 to 2014 is definitely China, and the second one is Saudi Arabia. So finally, from this project, I'm able to use the property library to draw the plot and able to more efficient coding in the Python. And thank you for your watching. Have a good day.